You hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I like? Patreon.com/Inkdependence keeps this blog ad-free. Hello folks, welcome to Inkdependence. I'm Mike, and today we have this beautiful pen on loan from a good friend of mine who just recently bought it and had it sent to me first so that I could check it out and share it with you. This is a beautiful pen, probably the fanciest thing that has ever crossed my desk. This is the Namiki Daruma. The Daruma is named after these little Daruma dolls, which are depicted here on the sides of the pen. Each of these Daruma dolls holds a meaning and is supposed to bring fortune of various kinds, luck and such. This pen is lacquer over brass. It doesn't say Arushi, but I bet $1 it probably is. And I also would say these are almost certainly hand painted. You can feel the layers there. Now, this one comes with yellow Daruma doll, a blue Daruma doll, red, green, and down at the bottom, the black Daruma doll, or I guess the top, depending on your orientation of the pen. And these are traditionally little papier-mâché dolls that are made to depict a Buddhist monk. I personally like the blue Daruma doll the best. Look at that little face. I think he's great. And the blue one denotes success, independence, and promotion. So, hey, boss, check this out. I like this blue one. Give me one of them promotions. So this pen is, as I said, lacquer over brass. It does include some rodden sparkle here, which concentrates at the ends. You can see some up here and down here, and then just hints of sparkles up the barrel as you go. It is a really very tasteful sort of pen. These sparkles, I've got a lot of light going on right now, so you probably can see them better than you would generally see them, I would say. You have a nice gold clip here. Opening it up, you have an 18-karat gold nib. It is two-toned, silver and gold there. Very elegant Namiki design here on the nib. Opening this up, it feels like this grip section might be ebonite, and it definitely looks kind of like ebonite, but it does say lacquer over brass. It doesn't say anything about ebonite. I'm not really sure. There aren't a huge number of details on this. I've got a cartridge in here. This is Irishizuku Yamabudo because it comes with the fancy Namiki version of the Con 70. And I don't love the Con 70. I didn't want to take the time to clean this before sending it on to my friend. But it does come with a converter. So there you go. And on the inside, not a whole lot to see in here. You can see some of the brass actually up on the inside, I believe. So there we go. Let's put this back together. We'll give a little writing sample here in a sec. I've gone through about half a cartridge in this broad nib already in the week and a half that I've had this pen in hand. Another interesting thing about this pen, which I really appreciate, is that it does have a cap liner in there. You can see the reflection of the white cap seal. But around here on the edge, which you probably can't see because it's black on black, is the inside of this cap is lined up to about here with felt. So the reason that that's there is because when you put this cap back on, you don't want the edge of this cap to be rubbing on the lacquer and marring it. And this felt does keep it nice and safe. As you can see, there's no marking on here, even though I've used it several times. Now, it does say that you can cap this, or post it rather, online in a couple of places. I'm not gonna. This is not my pen, and I'm certainly not going to try to post on this this beautiful lacquer and Arushi and Maki situation going on here. Oh, we have a little, I believe this is probably an artist signature right here, right there. But you can, I guess, if you want to take the chance, you can post this pen. All right, so let's compare it to a whole bunch of other pens. Let's do a little writing sample and see what we've got. Okay, so here we have it with a whole bunch of other pens, large, smallish, expensive, and not so very. We have here a Pelikan M1000 and the Pilot 823. Up here on the very tall side, we have a Conid Minimalistica. Then we have a Montblanc 146 next to the Namiki Daruma right here. Then we have the Lamy Safari, the Aurora Optima, and then the Sailor Pro Gear in Tequila Sunrise. Could not remember the name of that pen. But you can see this is solidly in the totally normal size pen range. It does weigh a whole lot more than the Safari because it is brass with lacquer. But let's see how it stacks up. About the same as a 146, I would say. Maybe slightly heavier, especially in the cap. The cap is the heaviest part of this pen. It's about half, it's about half the weight of the pen. All right, let's take off some caps and see how I look uncapped. Okay, So there you can see it is actually a little bit longer than the 146 when we take the cap off, but it is pretty much identical to the Lamy Safari and the Kona Minimalistica. Those are all coming in right at the same range, a little bit longer than the Optima as well, a little shorter than these two. So a very good length for writing, I believe. Uncapped, this has a length of 5.1 inches or 129.8 millimeters, which is a really solid length. Comes up well past my hand here, so it's very comfortable to write with. And this grip section has a very nice diameter of 9.4 to 10.9 millimeters, so you get a nice slope here. So no matter what your preference, if you like a smaller grip section, you can grab it down here. If you like it larger like I do, up here near the threads, is going to feel great. And this is a very nice pen to write with. So let's go ahead and do a writing sample. All right, so here we have the Namiki Daruma. This is a broad nib. And it's inked with Pilot, or Shizuku. Yamabudo. And I would say that this nib is pretty medium. A lot of times Pilot nibs will be very, very like wet in my experience, but this Namiki actually feels very nice. I really like how controlled it is with this Yamabudo. It feels really good. It's responsive. It doesn't have any flex really. There's no softness. You can just tell it just like sort of putting it on paper. It's not a nail, but it's also not one that I would push on because it feels great as it is. It's just a very nice nib to write with. So buy with confidence, I would say. Pilot, as always, coming out with really great nibs, and this one is really pretty to boot. That never hurts. You have a really nice pen with a lot of hand work, and you have a nib that's kind of boring. That's disappointing. This one, not disappointing at all. And this little blue Daruma here for promotion and success. Who doesn't love that? All right, so huge thanks to my friend for letting me borrow this pen for a couple of weeks. I will get this back to you all safe and sound very soon. But thanks for for watching, folks. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe if you have not done so, and think about being a patron over at patreon.com/inkdependence. Keeps this blog ad-free. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.